who are here in numbers today. Earlier today, an earthquake happened on the floor of the Senate. The floor of the Senate shook because we set our trap in Delta, our net. And you know, when you set your net, after some time you see the net shaking. You think it's one small fish that's there. When you pull it out, in our case, when we pull it out, we saw a whale inside, not a shark inside the net. And that was what happened on the floor of the Senate today. But very much more seriously, it's a momentous occasion for us because this is the first time in the history of Delta that we have all three senators who are APC. First time in the history of Delta. And not only that, this is a worthy compatriot and ally to have. Senator Ned Nwoko has a history in this country of doggedness. He has a history of integrity. He's one of the very few prominent Nigerians today who you cannot question where he's coming from or what is his source of means of sustenance. You can't question it. That's the kind of person we're having in APC today. He has remained relevant since he became a member of the House of Representatives in 1999. And you know what it meant then to pick a ticket and win a seat in the House of Representatives in a state like Delta. So he has been relevant since 1999, and he remained relevant all through till now. So ladies and gentlemen, we're excited to have him. And just to say that in our conversation with the national chairman, and this is very significant, I want to say, he said we should go and democratize the party in Delta. And he said, since we have three senators, the three senators should lead their senatorial districts. And that's how it should run. That's how a party should be run. The three senators should lead their senatorial district, working together with other major stakeholders in that senatorial district. I make bold to say that based on that, we have a leader of Delta North APC now in the person of Senator Ned Nwoko. He is the official leader of Delta APC, Delta North APC. And I have the pleasure and privilege to introduce him to you to make a few comments.
That henceforth, going forward, APC will take over Delta State. There is nothing that will stop that. I believe in the people, and we have the people. Whatever the former party did to make us to continue to win elections in 1999, I know what it is that we do. Do you understand me? So whatever it is that was done in the past, we'll still do it now for APC. So it's a new dawn for me. It's a new dawn for me because I'm looking for a place where we can have a governor who is answerable and accountable to the people, where the senators and all the elected people are also answerable and accountable to the people. I'm just going to give you an instance. In the past 2 years, how to manage resources. We have resources, we have money in Delta, more than any other state in Nigeria. Maybe you don't know that. We receive less, give or take, about 52 billion every month from foundation account and from 30% derivation payments. No other state in Nigeria, not even Lagos or Rivers, gets anything near to those figures. but there is nothing to show for it. And you know, even with that, as a member of the party PDP in Delta State, as somebody who was loyal to the party to an extent, at the last caucus meeting, when I was asked to move a motion for vote of confidence on the governor, I'm just telling you so that you understand the problems I have in Delta, or that we have. I was asked to move a motion. The governor was there. Deputy governor was there. Former governors were there. Leadership of the House of Assembly were there. But I refused to do it. I told him I couldn't do it because the governor, I had no confidence in the governor. He was looking at me as if I was speaking Latin. I said no. I told him I couldn't do it. But look, Nigerians suffer greatly because of bad governance. That's why people are poor. Nigeria is not a poor country. But when you have local government chairmen and you have governors who are not equipped to govern and who are making it as if it's only the president who should be held responsible. It's only ask the president, why this, why that? But at the various levels of state and local governments, nothing is happening other than sharing money. And I just can't continue to be part of that. It's not possible. I wasn't elected just to answer a senator. I was elected because I felt I could make a difference. And I wasn't allowed to make that difference in Delta. Conversely, over time, the President Tinubu has shown me that we can work together. For example, I'm sure you guys know about my bill to stop the use of foreign currencies in Nigeria, yes? And one of the ways to do it is to stop the sale of crude oil in dollars. So Mr. President agreed, but he said he will introduce it gradually. So he mandated NNPC to sell crude oil to Dangote in Naira. For me, that's a good beginning. I also have a bill to do with social security. This is a bill that will seek to establish an act that will enable governments to contribute money and pay to poor people. Anybody who is poor shouldn't go to bed without knowing where the next meal will come from. It is done in other countries, in the UK, in America, in Russia. Governments protect the poor, the vulnerable, the weak. In Nigeria, why not? Again, the president voted into this. I wrote to him, he sent a letter to the National Assembly acknowledging my bill. So, this is just one of two of such examples. So when I have a president who is willing to work